Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. May peace, blessings, and mercy of Allah the Almighty be on all of you. I hope that you all are in good shape wherever you are, and I hope you all start a beautiful day or almost ending a beautiful day and are having a wonderful time. I wanted to just continue to talk about our victory against West Indies. It has really been a big victory because we have defeated the current T20 world champion and two-time T20 world champions. And it's not a joke. When we talk about the T20 champions, it really is what speaks for their name. Why I'm saying this? Because this very Kieran Pollard that Karim Jannat got LBW in the second T20 and Naveen ul Haq got him caught at the deep mid wicket in the third T20, which we both won, and was the reason why we won the T20 championship bilateral series that we were playing against West Indies. This very Kieran Pollard hit Lamichan, who's one of the leg spin sensations for Nepal, and he's playing international franchise leagues almost across the world. Kieran Pollard hit him for 4 sixes and 1 4 and 2 runs. He didn't hit him in many overs, he hit him in 1 over. So the first ball goes for 6, the second goes for 6, the third goes for 6, the fourth goes for 6. Then the fifth ball that he loses his shape and throws a full toss, hits him for 4 runs to the fine leg boundary, and then a drop catch, which was a difficult one, but he takes 2 runs nonetheless. So Kieran Pollard takes 30 runs out of the single over in the T10 league, which is being played in the UAE. And this very Kieran Pollard and the likes of him we have defeated. So congratulations Afghanistan for a very, very deserving victory. And I hope that you will carry along this momentum when you come to play the test match against West Indies. In our test match, our very first outing was not a very impressive one that we had against India, and you could say in the World Test Championship, India is leading with 300 points, and all the other teams together have not been able to reach 300 points. So it speaks for itself. India is a very strong test team because they have some really, really good batting lineup together with wonderful bowling that they have. Ravindra Jadeja, Ashwin, Shami, Umesh Yadav, Bumrah, all of them world class. So I want to end on a story that I want to share with you to give it a diversity. You know, this story talks about kindness and goodness that we should do with the others. They say there was a lady whose car was damaged and he was wearing some really nice clothes that would speak for how rich she was. Because it was like kind of a windy night and evening and nobody would stop their car to help this lady fix her car. And this a very old car passes by, stops the car, helps the lady change the tire, and by the time the woman wants to give her some money, like $80-$70 something, sort of a help and kind of return favor. So the man says, no, I haven't done it for the sake of money, I've done it for the sake of my Allah. Well, yeah, but you can do one thing. Whoever you come across, you may just want to help the way I have helped you. So this woman decides to stop by a local restaurant. And there at the local restaurant, she's being served the dinner by a pregnant woman. So she looks at her, seeing the fact that this woman is working at this restaurant while she's a pregnant woman herself. So what she does is, by the time she leaves, she puts $400 under the plate and writes a note and says, after she receives the bill, of course, so a bill of, let's say, $80. So she says, okay, $20 is your tip, and I have left extra money because you're pregnant and you're expecting a baby under the plate for you. So this lady takes this money and expresses her gratitude to Allah for bringing this great help into her life, and she comes home. When she comes home, she meets her husband, and her husband is very much upset, says, I didn't have a very good day at work. I have an old car. And I have not been able to make a lot of money. I don't know what we will do with your pregnancy as it is very much closing by. I mean, it's very close by. So the woman says, don't worry. Actually, today I met a lady who left $420 for me and telling me that I could just do good to someone else that I come across as if, wow, I've experienced this. So the man recognizes and says, wow, subhanallah, exalted is Allah. I don't know how good I was able to put this story up, but the thing is, do kindness and it will come your way. Thank you very much for subscribing. I always have a tough time reading this word, subscribing, right? So thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. And if you still haven't, I sincerely hope that you will. But of course, if you only find it useful and worth your time, have a beautiful day. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.